Fuck, you didn't.
Alright guys, Elias Thomas here, what's going on? Today's video, as you can see by the title, how I gained 50 pounds on my squat in less than 2 months on my back squat here. So, this video is me doing the exact method that I did to gain 50 pounds on my squat. Exactly what I did. 3 days a week, I do this exact squatting workout that I'm going to show you here. Now, it's pretty simple. It wasn't nothing crazy at all. It was actually probably the easiest thing you could ever do. What I did was squatted 3 days a week, back squat, low bar. When I started this, I was at 315 for 5, and I got her up to 365 for 5 safely. I did get 375 for 4, but my back started, I don't know, I could have had better form, is what I'm going to say. So now, that's what I'm going to say. I gained about 50 pounds on my squat. Now, nothing special, just working out 3 days a week. And that's what 5x5 ramping sets. So what I did, as you can see here, I am jacking the weight up every set. So as you can see, my first one did 225. That was my first set. That was probably about 60% of my 1 rep max. Up to 275 in the last set. This set cuts out. Carb is full, so I had to delete some. But this is 315 for my third. And then I actually, because recently I've been doing a 10 set of 3 lifting method when it comes to squat. So I dropped the weight down to about 315, and I've been doing that and trying to add weight every single workout, or another set. So I'm at like 10 sets of 3, then I'll drop maybe to 7 sets of 3 with 320, and then get up to 8 sets of 3, and so on and so on. So I skipped right here to 365 because my last clip of 345 cut out with the full SD card. And really, I only do 4 reps right here. A little bit fatigued because the 10 set of 3, which I did 2 days earlier. Really, that's a lot of fatigue, and it's hard to manage that and come in 100% at all times. And then right here, I just throw on 385, and I get 2. I just kind of want to see what I could do with it. I ended up getting up to my max squat probably around now was about 405, 415. I did 405 about 2 weeks ago. But yeah, this worked really good ramping set. So ramping your weight up 60, starting off with 60, going to 70, going to 80, going about to 85, then to 90 your last set. Every workout, 3 days a week. At the beginning of every workout, I squatted. And you'd hit a little plateau here and there where you only get 4 reps, or you couldn't get that 5th one on the next weight. But I usually just did what I could, came back to the next workout 2 days later and hit it. And I was able to make sustainable progress for about 2 months, squatting 3 days a week, ramping the weight up. Not lifting heavy, not like a 5x5 where I keep the weight the same the whole time, adding weight. But eventually it stalls, and you guys switch protocols, and now I am going into sets of 3 explosively. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how I could program this to get the best of my ability. But as an athlete, as you can see here, I added a couple on because I have been doing 10 sets of 3, and you got to keep the volume high. That's the thing, is high. There's a lot of, you're doing 30 reps of the heavy weight, so the total tonnage is really high. And that's why I wanted to add a couple sets on to the end of my workout to keep me at that area. I don't want to be doing less. I kind of want to be doing about the same total tonnage. I do the same here. You'll see these next couple sets. I didn't get all the sets, but I'm doing the same for overhead press. And this workout was really a banger because, when you lift 10 sets of 3, that's a lot of work, especially when it's a heavy weight. And really, it covers a lot of the main muscle groups. That's why doing these compound movements, you're really hitting just about everything that you want to be hitting without as much isolation work being needed. Now, I still like doing isolation work, so I'm still trying to figure out a perfect way to periodize this and kind of like create a program off it, which is going to, it's going to take a little while. I want to try to figure out, because I like doing full body workouts, but when you're doing stuff like this, a lot of these exercises are actually full body workouts. And since I'm in the middle of the hockey season right now, it's kind of tough to work out to my max potential. Gaining 50 pounds, that I forgot to say, that was during the hockey season. So I'm skating about 2 hours a day. I have CrossFit on Tuesday and Thursday morning. There's a lot of work going on, and I'm surprised I was able to push it as high as I could in that short amount of time. And when I hit about 375, my form started to get bad, and I started just not being able to hit that last rep. So I had to switch up programs, or had to switch up like what I was doing. Couple tips as you can see there. I try to do all my lifts explosive. No, this is fast forward. Oh no, it's real speed actually. I forgot. Not fast forward. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is you want to do all your lifts explosively. You can almost want to look like me if you can in fast speed here. Just kidding. I mean, if you can, that's really good. That's insane. But as you can see when I was doing my squats, I tried to kind of like jump the weight up. As an athlete, you want to lift explosive, especially if your sport requires that. No, a marathon runner, it's not that big of a deal, but you probably shouldn't be doing that heavy back squats anyway if you're a marathon runner, because, I mean, it's really contradicting itself, the goals there. But, yeah, guys, that's how it's actually pretty simple to get your squat up that much, that fast. I want to see what I can do here with these 3 sets of 10 and how high I can push it. And, I mean, being for a natural lifter, about 205 pounds, 210 pounds. I mean, that's 405 for max. I'm happy. Like, I never, for a while ago when I was like 180, 190, I never thought I could achieve that. And I ended up, breaking that plateau, and, it was kind of seamless. And the thing is, the reason I never thought I could do it is because I never really worked out correctly. If you want to improve your squat to that sort of degree, you got to be doing the right lifts. Obviously, the back squat is the best thing you can do to get your legs stronger. That, deadlifts, the correct programming, but the back squat, hitting it consistently, 3 days a week, lifting with that type of intensity, you can really make some big strength gains. And you'll also gain muscle along with it because of the fact that you're recruiting such high amounts of muscle fibers within the muscle, lifting that kind of weight. Muscle growth is ground bound, even though it wasn't super volume dense, because the weight, we were doing 25 reps, but the 25 reps are building up. The last 2 sets were the ones that are really killer. But that is enough to stimulate muscle growth. And it's not like insane muscle growth, because that really does not exist in a natural athlete like that. But the strength's there, especially as an athlete, you want to gain as much strength as you can for the amount of muscle mass to improve your relative strength. Guys, it's really that simple. Squat, ramping sets, 5x5, 3 days a week. 3 days a week. Do them with full body workouts. Constantly, after you hit that 5 reps, next workout, you try to push the weight a little higher. And that is exactly what I did to gain 50 pounds on my squat. I'm thinking about releasing a program. Actually, this past year total, past 8 months, I'd say, I gained 100 pounds on my 5 rep back squat, and I kind of want to release a program because I did gain 50 pounds on my back squat a little differently back when I got my 275 for 5 up to 315 for 5. I did do something a little differently, and I think that works too. I might even switch back to that. I'm not sure after 3 sets of 10 or 10 sets of 3. We'll see. But guys, take that, try that out. Guarantee you will gain a ton of amount of weight on your squat doing it the right way. I wish I would have started this when I was 16, when my squat for 5 was like 225. I might have been able to get up to where I am now in like 4 or 5 months. Because when you have that much weight, like that much to go, your gains will go faster and super fast, especially when your body isn't used to lifting that way. You never know, though, guys. Take that into consideration. Try this out. It will work for you. Comment, like, subscribe, share this channel. Thanks for watching. Try it out. Bye.